Have you ever wondered what goes through a striker's mind when they re-faced with an open goal? Is it a moment of pure focus, or does a tidal wave of panic just completely wash over them? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology, the technique, and the sheer comedy of football's most jaw-dropping moments, the open goal miss. We're going to break down some of the most infamous blunders in football history, from amateur leagues all the way to the World Cup stage. Let's start with a classic example. Picture this. The ball is squared perfectly across the 6-yard box. The keeper is stranded, completely out of the picture. The defender is nowhere to be seen. It's just the striker and a wide-open, gaping net. The crowd is already halfway out of their seats, ready to celebrate. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as we've seen time and time again, a lot. One of the key factors is what psychologists call choking under pressure. It's a fascinating phenomenon. When the stakes are high and the task seems simple, the brain can actually go into overdrive. Instead of relying on muscle memory, the player starts to consciously think about every single movement. Should I use my laces? My instep? How much power? Where should I place it? This overthinking process short-circuits the natural, automatic skill they've honed over thousands of hours of practice. The result, a perfectly simple tap-in becomes a Herculean task. The leg stiffens, the connection is all wrong, and the ball sails over the bar into Rousey. It's the ultimate paradox. The easier the chance, the easier it is to mess up. Now let's talk technique, or rather, the lack of it in these moments. Sometimes it's not just mental. Complacency is a huge enemy. The player sees the open goal and thinks, this is too easy. They take their eye off the ball for a split second, maybe already thinking about their celebration. They don't set their feet properly. They swing their leg lazily. And that tiny lapse in concentration is all it takes. The ball bobbles up right before contact, or they scuff the shot, sending it dribbling harmlessly wide. You can almost see the exact moment the regret hits them. Their head snaps up, and they look at the goal as if it personally betrayed them. We've all seen the clips. Fernando Torres for Chelsea, miles offside, but somehow still managing to round the keeper and then hit the crossbar in front of an empty Stretford end. Or how about Jakub Błaszczykowski for Poland, who had the entire goal to aim at from 5 yards out and somehow managed to miss the entire frame? These aren't just mistakes, they're moments that become legendary for all the wrong reasons. They get replayed on blooper reels for decades, a permanent stain on an otherwise brilliant career. The players' reactions are almost as good as the miss itself. The hands on the head, the fall to the knees, the 1,000-yard stare into the abyss, knowing they're about to become a meme. But it's not all about professional players. This happens at every level of the game. On a Sunday morning, on a muddy pitch with one guy walking his dog, someone is missing an open goal. And the reaction is exactly the same, pure, unadulterated disbelief. It's a universal football experience. It's what makes us yell at the TV. Even my grandma could have scored that. It's a moment of shared human fallibility that connects us all from the park to the professional stadium. So what's the lesson here? Maybe it's that in football, as in life, nothing should be taken for granted. Or maybe it's just that watching someone miss an absolute sitter is one of the funniest, most relatable things in the sport. It reminds us that these highly paid, super fit athletes are human after all. They can make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are absolutely hilarious. So next time you see a striker with an open goal, don't just expect a goal. Watch closely. You might just be about to witness a moment of pure, unintentional comedy gold. What's the worst open goal miss you've ever seen? Let me know down in the comments, and we can all share in the glorious pain and laughter. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the beautiful game. See you in the next one.